It was early one Christmas morning. The magpie and all the animals in the forest were excited. She sang with happiness in her heart. The fox had picked out a Christmas tree and made a sign to reserve it. But why hadn't he taken it inside his den yet? The magpie thought this very strange. She thought.
I think that one is much nicer. Yes, this one will make a better Christmas tree.
The cat and the bunny were just as excited. They couldn't wait for the Christmas party and all the fun that was to come.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Cat, and Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Bunny.
Merry Christmas, Madam Magpie.
Merry Christmas. Everything is all ready for the party, except...
We need some more silk ribbon for the presents.
I have plenty. Come along to my house. I do hope that Mr. Fox hasn't forgotten about our tree.
The fox hadn't forgotten at all. Christmas was his favorite holiday. This year, the Christmas party would be at his house. He had been cooking and baking and decorating for days because he wanted everything to be just right, especially the tree. It had to be fresh and strong. That's why he had waited until Christmas morning to get his tree.
Now, what's this? He wondered. I had picked out a tree near here. I had even reserved it with my sign. There's my sign. Is that the tree I picked out? Aha, footprints, and they look like Madam Magpie's. Well, it's Christmas. If that's the tree she likes, that's the tree we shall have.
He decided he would dig it up by the roots so that he could plant it again after the party. But before the fox began to dig, he looked at the tree next to it. There was something he liked about this one. He couldn't explain why, but somehow he knew it would be the perfect Christmas tree, no matter what the magpie thought. So, very carefully, he dug around the roots of the tree. He dug through the snow and the hard frozen ground. But suddenly he stopped. He thought he heard a strange noise. There, underneath the tree, was a little chipmunk.
Hey, who's that waking me up? Who are you?
What are you doing here?
Sleeping. I spend the winter under the ground in a nice cozy hole, but it doesn't look like spring.
I'm sorry I woke you, little friend. I just wanted to dig out this tree for our Christmas party.
Christmas?
The little chipmunk, who had always slept through the winter, didn't know anything about Christmas. He had never even seen snow. All he knew was that he had been awakened out of a deep winter sleep, and he was hungry. The fox tried to explain how wonderful Christmas was and why it was his favorite holiday. But as the chipmunk chewed on a frozen acorn, all he could think about was how cold and hungry he was. He needed to find some food. The fox felt bad that he had destroyed the chipmunk's winter home. And when he saw the hungry chipmunk frantically searching through the snow for any bit of food he could find, he said, "Wait! I've got plenty of food in my den. Why don't you come home with me?"
Could I?
asked the chipmunk. "Yes, come on. I'll show you the meaning of Christmas." The magpie tried to call the fox. She chirped with excitement and couldn't wait for the party that night. She thought the fox might need some help getting ready, but no one answered. The fox and the chipmunk were just returning. As the fox ran to answer the phone, the chipmunk sniffed delicious smells. "Hello? Hello? Oh, well, no one there." The chipmunk couldn't believe his eyes. Never had he seen such a delicious-looking table of food. The fox said he had been working very hard, preparing for the party. "Now, I know how hungry you are, my little friend, and you can have a little cake now. And then all you want tonight at 7 when the party begins." But the hungry little chipmunk couldn't stop with one little cake. Oh, no, thought the fox. He doesn't realize this food is for the party. Little chipmunk, oh no, not that. Oh, don't touch that, don't, oh no! The chipmunk was ruining everything the fox had worked so hard to prepare. There would never be time to clean up the mess and make more food before the party. And the chipmunk would not stop eating.
Delicious! Now I see why you like Christmas so much. Boy.
There's much more to Christmas than food, said the fox. There's the tree. You can't eat that. Let's decorate it and make it pretty. The fox thought that decorating the tree would keep the chipmunk from thinking about food. And the chipmunk was happy to help. Now, over there are the ornaments.
Oh, what kind of mints, Orna? Mints? I love candy. Oh, boy!
They're not mints, they're decorations for the tree.
I can't chew. This is hard candy.
You don't eat them.
How about this? Is this Christmas candy?
That is not Christmas candy. It is a Christmas candle. It's not to eat. Oh, it's hopeless. Look what you've done. You've ruined everything for the party. But the chipmunk wasn't listening. He decided he would wake up for Christmas every year. It was much more fun than sleeping in a hole through the winter. The fox wished that he could crawl into a hole instead of facing his guests. Meanwhile, the magpie thought that something was wrong. When the badger asked her why, she told him that the tree she had picked out was still in the forest, and that the fox had not answered his phone.
Aha!
Said the magpie.
Look, a visitor, and a hungry and messy one, too.
There, through the window, they spied the fox's Christmas visitor and saw the mess he had made.
I love Christmas, hee, hee, hee. Christmas is for me.
They realized that the food the fox had prepared was gone, and there would be nothing left for the party.
What can we do?
Asked the badger.
We can help,
Replied the magpie.
I have an idea.
The afternoon passed by, and the chipmunk continued to eat. Soon it was 7 o'clock. Oh no, time for my guests to arrive. The cat and the bunny could barely move the sleigh, it was so full, and the owl followed close behind. Outside the fox's den, they waited for the magpie and the badger. The badger was dressed up like Santa Claus, just as the magpie had planned.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Santa.
When Santa Badger knocked at the door, the fox was too embarrassed to answer, so the chipmunk let him in.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hello.
I'm Santa Badger, and you must be our Christmas visitor.
Oh no, here I am with nothing to offer my friends. Very quickly, the cat and the bunny unloaded the sleigh. They saw that there were too many presents to fit under the tree, so they took the tree outside.
Don't worry, Mr. Fox,
Said the magpie.
We all know about your hungry visitor,
Said Santa Badger.
and we'll have a wonderful Christmas anyway.
What's this?
Asked the chipmunk.
More Christmas goodies? I think not.
Said the magpie.
You've already had enough.
And they told the fox that they had seen what his Christmas visitor had done, and they had spent the afternoon making more food for the party. The chipmunk felt bad. He explained why he had been so hungry, but he feared he had ruined his first Christmas.
That's all right, little fellow. Come on outside. Look at our beautiful Christmas tree. You haven't destroyed Christmas. It doesn't matter how your home looks or if there isn't a lot of food. It's Christmas, and we're all together. That's what's most important.
And at that moment, the fox remembered why Christmas was his favorite holiday. Thank you, Santa Badger.
No, thank you, Mr. Fox.
Why is he thanking me? And then he remembered that one of the nicest parts of Christmas is sharing the Christmas spirit. Just think, said the owl,
That little chipmunk would never have known Christmas if you hadn't opened your home and your heart to him. Now on this, his first Christmas, he met all of us. We became his friends, and he's discovered how good Christmas can make you feel.
The fox felt good, too. His Christmas visitor had helped make this the best Christmas he ever had.